Do you remember your wrestling name growing up?
Your dad told me this the other day the last time I was on. It was, hold on, the one with him or the one with you?
The one with me.
The one with you.
There was a
Okay.
different one? You went by a different alias, dude? You went from fucking what was that fool's name? Hunter fucking Hemsley to fucking whatever the new one is?
From Hunter Hearst Helmsley to Triple H?
Yeah,
quick.
dude. What was the
No.
OG one?
The OG one, I was the Crusher
No.
with your dad, yeah.
That's hilarious. Do
I
you
know.
remember the new one?
Shit, let's see. Haven't thought of that one in a minute.
It's been a while, dude, since the first FOO Mania.
I know. Was it the Punisher?
Nope.
Shit, I don't remember then.
So does this ring a bell?
Oh, yes, it does. Look at that design right there, boy. Big Nasty, yeah.
Big Nasty, dude. Big Nasty. So for anybody who isn't like in on what this is about, so growing up, me and this fool, we used to put on our own WWE shows, dude. We had our own storylines, we had our own gimmicks and shit.
Hey, that shit was good.
Dude, we were fucking balling, dude. We were putting on some good shows.
Hey, the funny thing about it is those shows were like 5 hours long.
No, wait, the match was 5 hours long.
Oh, yeah.
It was one match for each show, and it was fucking 5 hours long each. We always kept kicking out, eh?
Man, hey, show that little craftsmanship, though. Look at that belt. That belt's nice right there.
So we used to make a bunch of WWE Championship belts, or we called it like the what do we call it? We just called it WWE, right? But we just made our own shit.
It was just FOO Mania, yeah.
Yeah, and then FOO Mania instead of WrestleMania. Because the story is, growing up, I don't know if we've told this on the podcast because I didn't listen to the one with me, you and my dad. But so I have a vivid memory of being in my my little push crate thingy, and my dad dapped you up at a parking lot for your like one of your high school games, and he dapped you and said, "Hey, Foo." And then that was fucking history because I thought in that moment that your name was Foo. And so I was like, oh, Foo. So then the rest is history. I called you Foo for the rest of my life. So many times we say Foo this, Foo that, we're talking about this guy. But so then we came up with FOO Mania, and we made these belts. But
you got all of them?
Yeah.
Yo,
I got the new gen ones, dude. Not all of them, because I remember there was one, like the main WWE Heavyweight Championship one. It was like green and shit. I don't know what happened to that one.
Oh, don't even worry about that, because guess what?
What?
That was in storage. I
got
that
hell
one.
yeah.
Yeah, I got that
Hell
one.
yeah. So we
It's
got
green
all
and
the
blue.
belts. Look at this. Can you see the inside of that?
Hey,
Premium
we worked with what
fucking
we
crackers.
Got.
We worked
We
with
worked
what
with what we got.
Oh, I just realized I wasn't showing the camera that's on the podcast. I was showing your camera. So we got this belt. So this is the newer gen one. We made this one like 6 years ago, I think. I think this was Derek's belt.
Hey, we spent a lot of time on those ones.
Oh yeah, these
those
ones were
came
good.
out dope as hell.
This one was Derek's, I think.
Yeah.
Because he was the monster, so we thought like EC Dub for like somebody with the name Monster. And
dude, I love that one always.
This one is fire, dude.
Look at this.
500 pounder. The Intercontinental Championship, dude.
Yeah.
That one's fire too. And
wasn't the best artist, but we got it though.
Hey, the OG one. And I'm so happy I still got it. The fucking OG.
Dang. That was like
fucking
the first
classic.
one.
Like the first one. I remember how, it's crazy. Looking at this.
Look how little the waist is.
Right? This just unlocked so many memories, dude, because do you remember one of the, do you remember that?
What the?
I misspelt it because I didn't know how to spell pain. And so you see that?
That's like a last name.
Yeah. So you see that? That is ripped off tape because we try to cover over it. I was like, oh snap, Foo! I think I spelt it wrong, eh? And you're like, you did, eh? And then we had to cover over it.
It's all right. That was still good.
This side was spelt right though. And then we were like, hey, what if we put like the big ass Long Beach sticker on the front?
Man,
The OG, like this was like the other heavyweight championship.
yeah, that was like the first one.
This was like the first one. I remember how this unlocked so many memories just thinking about it because I remember how slick we thought. Like, because I think we initially wanted to make it the U.S. belt, so we had like this U.S. tape.
Yeah.
You remember that? And I was like, oh shit, yeah, we gotta do that.
Dude, that's crazy.
And then this is the new gen U.S. title.
The U.S. Yep. That was yours, huh?
Yep. So, Foo, there was a lot. So we grew up big wrestling fans. What do you remember from our childhood watching wrestling and shit, eh? Because I remember like the 5-hour matches where we would just kick out. Do you remember what we used to do to replace the blood?
We used to go to the bathroom and spray the water on our face. Or get the spray bottle.
Yeah, the spray bottle. He's bleeding all over the place.
Your daddy's like, knock it off. You're wetting the carpet.
You would hit me over the head with like one of the pillows, and I would get the spray bottle.
Hey, you remember the steel cage matches we used to do with the couch, and then we used to put the cushion so no one could leave?
Oh yeah, and you had to hop over the couch. Yeah, I remember that shit. That was crazy, dude.
That was funny,
crazy.
Man.
What was our finishers? I'm pretty sure I remember yours.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure yours was
mine.
just the over the shoulder like power bomb.
The power slam, yeah.
Yeah, I think mine was the flying elbow. I used to do elbows a lot.
Yeah.
That or it was the pedigree. I think it was the pedigree. I think it was the pedigree.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Dom had the best finisher ever, dude.
Oh my god, the 500-pounder splash.
And just lay down and just flop over.
We called it the 500-pounder splash, I think.
Dude, he can't even be a 500-pounder now. He's like the 100-pounder now.
Hey, but I was telling these fools though, dude. I was telling these fools. I was like, hey, they don't know how to wrestle like me and Foo did back in the day, because I was
he went in.
Dude, we went in, and what was good about it is it was like realistic. Like we would go back and forth. You would have a moment, I would have a moment.
Yeah.
Whenever we got hit with the finisher, we would stay knocked out, and then we would only kick out right before the 3. You know?
Yep.
1, 2.
Hey, remember hitting Derek with your finisher and he popped right back up.
I was like, you're supposed to pretend to be hurt, eh? Like that was me, and your favorite part was pretending to be hurt because we would wrestle for like 2 hours. And so like our favorite part was laying down.
That'd be our time to catch our breath. Yeah.
Like trying to get our arms.
I'm still hurt. Don't hit me, I'm still hurt.
I'm still unconscious, I'm still unconscious.
Leave me alone. Hit somebody else.
You know how like they had a rule where both guys are down, they would count to 10. If you didn't count to 10, it would be a draw. That was not a rule for us.
That was not.
We would be down for like fucking 5 to 10 minutes.
We'd be down for a cool minute. Hey, hand me my drink right there. Yeah.
So this is something I actually don't know about you, because I'm pretty sure you know who my favorite wrestler was growing up. It was pretty obvious who my favorite wrestler was growing up. It was Jeff Hardy, the GOAT.
Yeah.
The GOAT, Jeff Hardy. Who was your favorite wrestler growing up?
Okay, so you talk about, you're the only child being at your dad's wedding, right?
Right.
So you have that over your siblings, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so we make this joke all the time, which I don't know if I should say this on the podcast, guy. He might be pissed off when it comes out.
My dad actually listens to these episodes too, which is funny.
Yeah, he's going to be pissed off. But anyway, so we're going to the wedding.
Right.
And I was like 13 maybe.
Right.
And I end up freaking not getting my white t-shirt, my button up. So I had to go to your dad's wedding in a jacket.
Oh no.
I had the ring in my jacket pocket, a black jacket too. It was horrible. But what made it even worse, to answer your question now, is once I took the jacket off, I had an Austin 316 shirt underneath.
Hell yeah, brother.
Back then I used to chug milk instead of beer, but yeah.
Yeah.
So to answer your
Steve
question,
Austin.
Stone Cold, yeah.
Hey, Steve Austin had some fucking moments, dude. He had some
But
moments.
I do have to tell you, like, DX was the shit.
Oh, DX, dude. Hell yeah.
Legion of Doom was always my favorite tag team.
Oh, Legion of Doom.
Then you had The Rock, Triple
Right.
H, Mankind, The Undertaker, Kane, like all these all-stars. So it was kind of hard to pick a favorite.
Right.
But I had so many Stone Cold t-shirts, man. Like,
yeah, because
I
my
had to
era,
go Stone Cold.
my era was like Shawn Michaels,
Mhm.
Edge, Randy Orton,
Mhm.
like all those guys. Like I feel like our eras were pretty fucking fire, dude. Like the
Yeah,
Attitude
well,
era of everything.
you guys had like the crazier dudes. I had the
Yeah.
big guys.
Yeah,
You had the guys
I had
dropping
guys.
from 20 feet.
Yeah, and I also had the guys having sex in the middle of the ring and shit. You remember
Oh,
that
yeah.
with fucking Lita?
Yeah,
Popped a
that
nipple,
was-
got a nip slip in the middle of the ring,
Yeah.
dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, the fucking like guy who's way too old to be there, like trying to catch a peep, looking over the fucking ropes and shit in the front
Dudes
row.
with the cameras all the way at the top, just trying to get a glimpse, snapping pictures.
He's got like the little selfie stick.
Yeah,
That's funny.
Put all the
Dude.
way up. Yeah.
So I was
Fucking
asking my
crazy.
dad this. I was asking my dad this because I catch myself watching like some of my favorite old school like wrestling moments ever,
Same.
and like one of mine, like I had my top 3. What is your top 3 like favorite wrestling moments ever, dude? Where you just like it gets
Top
you chills, you
3.
go back to it all the time. Cause I'll tell you one of mine, dude, and it actually happened like a year or 2 ago.
Mhm.
I think it was last year or
Alright,
the
you
year
do
before.
Your top 3. Let me hear your top.
So
3.
my top 3 in no particular order though, cause that shit's hard.
Yeah. Mhm.
That shit's hard. One of them, the most recent one, was fucking Edge coming back in like the 2020 Royal Rumble, dude, or 2019.
Oh yeah,
Dude.
when he first came back.
Dude, I remember watching that by myself in my room, and I was like, all right, here comes number 21 or like number 17 or whatever it was. And it was like, eh. And as soon as I heard, you think you know me, I was like, no fucking way! No! And I remember I was fucking jumping up and down in my room. I was literally right here. I was sprinting around the house. I was like, it's fucking Edge! Oh,
Dude.
shit!
Dude, you remember that WrestleMania that I went over and I made you guys shirts?
Yeah!
Dude, that was like the dopest WrestleMania. Remember that first match, Jeff Hardy and Matt
Yup.
Hardy?
Yup,
Dude,
that's
that
moment
shit
number
was
2,
dope.
dude. That's
No.
moment number 2 right there. Fucking
Yeah.
the Hardy Boys coming back, dude. I remember that shit.
Yeah,
I
that shit
remember
was
that
dope.
shit because it was I'm not like big on like the WWE rumor mill. So like people were saying that they were rumored, but I didn't know. I had
Yeah.
no fucking clue that they were gonna be there. So when they were like,
Yeah.
"We got a new tag team," I was like, "Oh shit, the New Day's about to insert them in this match."
I know they started walking forward a little
Yeah,
bit.
yeah.
I'm
And
like,
then
"Aw."
and then as you hear the music hit, you're like, "No,
Dude, the biggest
no!"
pop ever.
I remember me and you were like, "No fucking way!" We were like, "No shot!" And then here goes fucking Jeff doing like the little fucking.
Hey, that was a long ass ramp too.
Hey, hell yeah, it was, but I was fucking amped for the entire 30 minutes it took him to
that
get
shit was
down,
dope,
dude.
man.
That shit was sick. But when Edge came around, I remember I was screaming my ass off. My dad was working on something else, and the boys came running in my room because they wanted to get included. They were like, "No way!" I was like, "You don't know who the fuck Edge is. Shut up, man."
Yeah, you don't know him like I know him.
Yeah. He's the fucking spear guy, dude. You know Roman Reigns. I know fucking Edge.
I grew up on him. I grew up. That's you.
Yeah, so it's probably that. It's hard to say like the new era stuff because the old era shit is so dope. But what else was a good one too? There's that one. There's the Hardy Boys coming back. You know what moment I never forget is fucking Hardy jumping off the Titantron onto Randy Orton like 40 feet in the air.
Yeah.
That shit was crazy, dude.
Yeah.
That or fucking Shane O'Mac flying off atop the fucking Hell in the Cell at 40 years old.
Shane O'Mac is crazy, dude.
Dude, that old
dude is
bastard.
crazy.
Out of his mind. I'm shocked
Yeah.
that dude's still alive, dude.
I love Shane O'Mac.
I
though,
love
man. He's
Shane
the
O'Mac.
shit. He always fights in Jordans too, which is
Yeah,
dope as
that's
hell.
the slickest shit to fight
Yeah.
into. He's got like the little
Like,
fucking
last-
Shane
the
O'Mac
last,
jersey.
The last big fight he had custom, I think Jordan 31s that said Shane O'Mac on them. That shit was tight,
So
man.
sick, dude. Did they sell
Yeah. Only him, 1-on-1.
Damn.
I know.
Those would be clean to have, dude.
Right?
But there's that, and then you think about like what else is a good one, dude? There's a lot.
Dude, I think like my favorite pay-per-view growing up ever was, well, for one, WrestleMania was always dope.
Right.
But my favorite was always the Royal Rumble, because you never know
Oh,
who
the
was coming
Rumble.
out.
You never knew who was gonna come out,
You
dude.
never knew.
Never. Oh, you
Yeah,
know what's
that's
another one of my
always dope.
moments, and you're gonna shit on me for this because you guys gave me shit for liking him while growing up. Daniel Bryan winning the heavyweight championship at WrestleMania, dude.
Fuck Daniel Bryan.
Fucking yes, dude. That moment, because he had to beat, in that Mania, he had to beat Triple H
Yeah.
with like a hurt arm, because I remember Triple H, like the Monday Night Raw before, would like beat the fuck out of him with a steel chair and shit,
Yeah.
like throwing him into the curb and shit. So he had a
Yeah.
hurt shoulder, and he had to beat Triple H. And Triple H was like, yo, if you beat me, I'll include you into the heavyweight championship match with Batista and Randy. So then I remember like being like nervous as shit, because I was like, come on, Daniel, beat fucking H, right? And I was like, if he beats Triple H, then Randy and Batista can beat the fuck out of each other, and all he needs is one moment. And then he beat Triple H, and I was like, let's go. And I remember I was fucking nervous for that fight with I just thought about another moment speaking about Mania. But like when he beat Randy and Triple H or Batista, I think he like got Batista to tap or something. I was like, fuck yeah.
Yeah, something like that.
I remember the scenery on that shit was dope though, because he was up and there was confetti around him with the belts, and everybody in the crowd, there was like 80,000 people going, yes. Like that shit was cold.
All you see is the hands.
Yeah,
going
dude.
like this.
Another
Yeah,
moment though.
I was never a Daniel Bryan fan though.
I love Daniel Bryan. I like him now more in AEW though. That like
he's more like himself.
Yeah, he's like more like cold-blooded. I remember he had in Indies he had this fucking like chant, and it was like, he's gonna kick your fucking head off. He's gonna kick your fucking head off.
What the hell?
And they could never do it in WWE, and then when he went back to AEW, they went back to AEW and they started doing it. I was like, oh fuck yeah, that's sick. But he's got like a more cold-blooded like character. Like he's gonna start a faction with John Moxley and shit. Like he's got a lot of stuff going on.
Oh, okay.
Bryan Danielson's dope. The
then.
American Dragon, yeah, dude, he's sick. But another moment though, I think you will like this one with me. I think you will agree with me on this one. Ric Flair versus Shawn Michaels, dude. I will never forget the I love you. I'm sorry. I love you. And then super kicking him, dude. That's got to be one of the most emotional moments ever. All right. Technical difficulties. Okay, ask your question.
So you know how we share Peacock, right?
Right.
You ever go back into the WWE section and just look up Untold?
No.
Dude, you need to do that. They have one for Shawn Michaels and Ric Flair. He gets inducted. He goes like a day in the life thing.
Oh, okay.
Like, he goes through the whole day and like says, how he feels, like the build up and everything, and like it's like a behind the scenes thing. That shit is dope.
That's sick, dude.
Yeah, they have a bunch of them on there, man. That shit is sick.
That's dope. Do you remember? I got another one for you. It's a new era moment though. Fucking New Day just beat the shit out of somebody. They were bad guys, and I remember they lifted up Big E on their shoulders. They're like, yeah. And then fucking the fireworks hit the stage. It was like, pew. And everybody's like, what? And he was, dan, 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 dan. And the fucking Dudley boys come out. Yeah. That shit was cold, dude. I was like, oh, shit, it's the fucking Dudley boys.
Those dudes are badasses too, man.
And then fucking Devon in the corner and fucking Bubba Ray pointing up into the stands and shit. Yeah. That was cold, dude. That was another good moment.
Yeah, see, I wear my fantasy football belt like that, like Bubba Ray, because sometimes I feel like I'm too big to wear it, so I wear it around my neck.
We'll get into the fantasy football, but I want your top 3 moments. Did you come up with anything?
I already got my top 3, but I believe.
All right, let's go.
All right, no random order.
Okay.
WrestleMania 21. Batista challenges Triple H for the heavyweight championship.
I don't remember this.
Hey, that was the same year we met him. Remember? Oh, you don't remember?
I don't, but I got the picture, dude.
You got the picture, yeah.
I got the picture.
That was the same year we met him. That dude was on top of the world. That shit was dope as hell, man.
Hell yeah. We met him before his fucking triumph. I don't remember it, but I fucking did it. I was there.
I remember fucking going behind him to take the picture with him. and me and your dad's shoulders together made his fucking back. So that dude was big as shit, man. That dude was
Dude.
massive.
He's a big guy,
Yeah.
man.
Big fucker, man. Hey, I like him as an actor better now too.
I like him too. He's growing on me a lot.
Yeah. Especially as what's his name from Guardians of the Galaxy?
Drax, yeah. He
He's
killed
putting
it.
comedy in that one. All right, so that's one.
Wait, so what was that moment? Was it like a big moment?
Okay, so
Because I don't remember that.
the build up for that was Batista ended up winning the Rumble, and he had the choice of either fighting Triple H for the belt or fighting, I think it was like JBL or somebody on SmackDown.
Oh, I love JBL.
They had the belt.
Right.
And then they came out for like a conference, and he was a part of Evolution.
Oh,
So
okay,
Ric
yeah.
Flair, Randy Orton, Triple H, they were all hyped up. And this dude fucking said, I don't want to be in your shadow no more. He
Damn.
fucking hits Ric Flair. He breaks one board. He hits Triple H with a chair. Fucking signs a contract in Triple H's blood. It was fucking crazy.
Oh, that's
man.
sick, dude.
Yeah, that shit was dope.
That's badass.
That was a dope ass moment though.
Didn't he beat him at Mania?
Yeah, he did for the championship.
Yeah, because he had that one line like 10 years later where he was like, this man has done everything. Like they were doing like the Evolution reunion. He's like, this guy's done everything except beat me. And everybody was like, oh, shit.
Yeah,
that's the only reason why I knew that I beat him at Mania. Yeah. That's crazy, dude.
And I think we got the same one that Shawn Michaels, Ric Flair. That was dope too.
The most emotional moment ever, dude.
Yeah.
That was like, that's like one of those moments where like if you would forget that wrestling was fake, it would be in that moment right there.
Yeah.
You would forget right there.
I think that match like has to be in everyone's top 5 because it's just like the storytelling throughout of it, man. Like
right.
That shit was dope as hell.
Hell yeah.
And then Ric Flair's just walked out entrance with the fucking fireworks and that big ass blue robe. That shit was dope, man.
Ah, so sick, man.
Yeah, that shit was. I might have to rewatch that shit after I'm done.
Right, me too. I'm about to watch that shit again too. That was cold, dude.
Oh man.
So you Michaels and Flair, Batista challenges Triple H.
Yep. And then you're a little too young for this one, but Undertaker. Kane Inferno match at WrestleMania.
Ooh, I remember seeing clips of this.
The fucking ring was full of fucking fire. Every time you get slammed, the flames would come up.
Oh, that's sick. Man. That's badass, dude.
That shit was dope.
Hey,
good times.
Yeah, good times, dude. So now you posed a good question. You said that's got to be in everybody's top 5.
Mm-hmm.
I know it's a little bit more difficult, but can you list off like some good ass matches that like are the most memorable to you? Because I got a few. Like Ric Flair versus Shawn Michaels is a good one.
Mm-hmm. Kurt Angle versus Shane O'Mac. I think it was like at Unforgiven or some shit.
Ooh.
Where Kurt Angle was trying to belly to belly toss Shane in the glass, but he was fucking throwing him in the wrong glass so he didn't break. Shane almost broke his neck. It was fucking wild, man.
Triple H versus Undertaker, WrestleMania, Shawn Michaels special guest referee. That match was sick as fuck too. You know, another good one was it just left me. Hold on, what was it? Oh, Hogan versus The Rock.
Mm-hmm.
That shit was cold, dude. That was the dopest match.
Are you in my brain? Because I was thinking I was gonna say that right now.
Yeah, dude. Because it was like the icon coming back, dude. Because I remember there was like a while where he wasn't around.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so that was like we getting to see 2 of like the greatest like wrestling icons in the ring together.
Yeah.
So sick, dude.
Okay, so it's not a part of this subject, but do you hear the rumors that they're trying to do Roman Reigns versus The Rock at WrestleMania?
Yeah.
Dude. I don't want to see that.
Really?
The Rock's bodybuilding ass ain't gonna move the same way he's been moving like in the past. No, man.
But if he can, though,
Roman Reigns, fucking his matches are so boring, dude.
I liked his match with Seth.
No, ain't it a disqualification? We're like
the ending was weak, but I liked that it didn't like say that Seth lost legit.
Hey, he did make me laugh though. He was like, "I got you," trying to give him nuts and shit.
Yeah,
That
trying to
shit
give
was
him the
funny.
shield, like fist
Yeah,
bump me.
yeah, that shit
Yeah,
was
that was
funny.
dope. I remember
I'll give him
because
that.
when the fucking shield music came on, me and my dad were like,
Mm.
"Oh, that's cold!" And my dad was like, "Watch, he's gonna come out in the shield outfit." And then it showed him in the
Yeah,
shield outfit. I was like,
it was
"That's
dope.
fucking sick." Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's a good one. But no,
Hey,
I want The Rock
do
to
you,
come back.
I don't. But do you remember the first Elimination Chamber?
I don't.
Oh, dude, you gotta watch that one too. Fucking RVD almost crushed Triple H's fucking throat.
Fucking almost crushed his
he tried to hit
esophagus.
he tried to hit a frog splash, but he timed it wrong and his knee hit him right in the fucking throat. And
Oh
Triple H, like, it
shit!
crushed some shit in there. You could barely breathe the whole fight.
Damn. And I remember
Yeah.
dude, Elimination Chamber has had some fucking crazy
Those are
moments
sick,
because
man.
wasn't there like it was just kind of unlucky too because you have that moment and wasn't there like something with the pyros like engulfing Undertaker and he had a fight with like 4th degree burns or some crazy shit.
He kept putting water on himself, trying to
Yeah.
fucking take off the dead skin and shit.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Hey,
There's
but no.
always some fucked
So
up
let
shit.
me sell you on why The Rock coming back to fight Roman at Mania would be sick. Cause 1, it would put over Roman. 2, Rock's music hitting would be sick.
Roman don't need to be put over no more. He's a champ.
That's
I want
true.
him to leave WWE. He's booty cheeks, man.
No, yeah, I like his character because I think it's original, and I think he's like really easy to hate.
Original. He's using the Usos, and the Usos are just like, who the fuck are the Usos now? Like,
Yeah.
puppets, dude.
Hey,
They're
but so let me
wasting
sell
talent.
you though. Let me sell you though. You can't tell me a storyline where Rock comes back and he's like, "You ain't the tribal chief. You don't run the family. I do, motherfucker. I
That was
put my
pretty cool.
family on the back." And then you have that dynamic where Roman's like, "Oh shit! Like I gotta prove my worth here. That I'm the man. Like I'm the guy. The family is like tribal chief." And he comes in. He's like,
I'm the new chief.
"Yeah," and he's like, "I'm the chief. I've always been the chief.
Ooh,
You've been in my shadow
fucking-
for my entire career. You just have been pretending because I haven't been here." He's like, "I'm a
Dang.
superstar. I was the best wrestler in the family, the best movie star in the family," and he just puts up like,
some Black Panther fucking style in it, man.
Yeah,
With T'Challa
dude.
and what's his name?
Yeah.
Killmonger.
"Yup,
Ooh,
exactly,
okay.
dude." And he's like, "That's my throne. You ain't shit." And then Roman starts to question himself, and he's like, "Oh shit." And then I would love to see that, dude. That would be a good storyline. Storyline wise, that would be sick.
Yes.
But I see what you're
storyline-wise.
saying with the match, though.
Yeah. See, if WWE would hire us, we would have some badass storylines.
Dude, right?
We'd be sick
Because-
as fuck, man.
Because I'll tell you what, Brock winning the Rumble was the dumbest shit that you could have done.
Yeah, that shit was booty, man.
That was cheeks, man. That was so
Yeah, that's
stupid.
just horrible.
That was so stupid. I know for years me and you have been coming up with some crazy storylines. Me and you,
Yeah.
me and my dad, like we come up with some crazy fucking storylines, dude.
Yeah. I'd see. So how the fuck does he get the 30th pick when he lost the belt the same night?
He lost the belt the same night, so was he like always planning to be in the Rumble? That doesn't make sense because the winner would face either him or Roman for the belt.
Yep.
So that wouldn't make sense.
See, it would have made sense if it would have been like you go to the back and it was like some dude that you wanted to be in the Rumble hurt,
Right.
and then he take his spot.
Right.
But they didn't even do that.
Yeah, like it's Xavier Woods and he gets thrown out from the fucking back and he's like all hurt and then here comes Brock.
Mhm.
That would have been better because the way you do it is you make it look stupid where you're like, wait a minute, that doesn't make sense why Brock's coming out right now.
Yeah, and then they paused it and shit, and then they played the music like, oh, here we go again.
Yeah, it's like my dumb ass was sitting here waiting for the "Do you smell?" with the Rock. I was waiting for the Rock's music to hit. I was waiting for fucking Xavier Woods, the King of the Ring. John Cena. Like, I was waiting for somebody crazy to come out. Triple H. I was like, yo, if Triple H comes out, that'd be crazy. It's time to play
if you think about it, it was like none of like the legends were in the Rumble.
No. Shane O'Mac, and that's it.
Yeah, and that's
He was
it.
the
So,
only
like, there was no
surprise.
surprises.
That was so lame, dude.
There was a lot of girl surprises. I give you that.
Oh, the women's match was sick.
Yeah,
I thought the women's match was fire.
but then again, my girl Alexa Bliss didn't even show up. So I was
That's a bust. That's a bust.
Well,
There
I
was
heard
somebody
she's
you
going
could've-
back to her old gimmick.
The bad girl gimmick?
No, like the one before this.
The Fiend one?
Crazy one. No, The other one before that, her first one,
What was her
the
first one?
goddess.
Oh, the goddess. Oh yeah. Yeah, she was
Well,
sick.
that's a WWE rumor, man. I don't know. I don't pay attention to that or
Yeah, I
nothing.
don't. Yeah, we don't know, dude. We don't fucking
Yeah,
know.
we don't know.
All I know is Alexa Bliss and Liv Morgan need to fight. Like the two baddest bitches in WWE need to fight. That's all I know.
Yeah, nah, they ain't got nothing on the man. I'm sorry.
Becky Lynch, really?
I'm a Becky Lynch fan.
You're a Becky Lynch fan, dude?
Yeah,
I'm a big Liv Morgan,
I'm a
Alexa
I'm a
Bliss.
I'm a big Becky Lynch fan in and outside of the ring. I'm good. I think it's the accent for me, man. I don't know.
The fucking accent. Her gimmick
Yeah.
sucks though. Like biased aside, her gimmick now sucks.
What?
I
She
like
comes
the
out with
man
fucking
way better.
goats. She comes out with goats on her shoulders. She's the woman goat.
That I guess that's cool, but I don't know. I like the man better. I like
Yeah,
the
but
man gimmick
you
better.
could take that so far. Like I think after she got pregnant and left, like I think you can't come back to that. You have to reinvent yourself, something different but the same. You
That's
get me?
fair. That's true. That's
Yeah.
true.
So I
So,
think they had to like switch it up a little bit.
hey, off topic, but on topic with the women's rumble match. Fucking Rousey comes out. We're all excited. We're like, oh shit, fucking Ronda. I forgot about this bitch, right? We were like, I forgot about her. Dude, she didn't take a bump the entire match. And
She was just whooping ass.
me and my dad were like, it's fucking Dom, man. It's female Dom. She would
Just
get
eating
punched.
punches?
Yeah. My dad goes, you're supposed to be hurt, fucker. That's my finishing move, bitch.
Yeah. Hey, and then her wardrobe was horrible. I was like, what the fuck is that?
My dad had a good reasoning for it because I thought so too, but my dad was like, oh, it's probably because she has like the pregnant body still, and so she's like trying to cover it up.
Trying to keep it tight.
Yeah, keep it tight because she just had the baby or whatever. So I was like,
Hey,
okay, that makes
speaking
sense.
of the baby, do you know her name?
No?
That shit has like 50 vowels in it, dude.
All of
Like,
Oscar or some shit, dude. You're just like, what the
fucking
fuck?
I-E-U-L-E-O, fucking weird shit, man. Like, what the hell is this?
Hey, she got fucking CTE Travis Brown as her fucking hubby, dude. He got knocked out 18
Travis
times.
Brown's from Hawaii, but like,
He also got knocked out like 85 fucking times in the
say the
UFC.
pronunciation of this motherfucking shit.
Yeah. Can you pronounce it, Rhonda? Like, I haven't heard her come out in the press yet.
Shit, I ain't even heard her say it before. She probably didn't know how to say it.
That's hilarious, dude. But
Man.
to read do a complete 180. You talk about
shit.
your bet, dude. Your belt.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking nuts, dude. How the fuck? Out of all, I thought like, okay, he's gonna have a good shot, but for you to beat like Renee when he was like 180 point people, like,
Yeah.
and for him to randomly out of fucking butt fuck nowhere all of a sudden drop 110 points for the first time in his career and then you beat him, I was like, this is the luckiest motherfucker in fantasy football history.
It's not
dude.
luck, man.
But you know, you gotta admit that one was lucky only because you had a good ass team, but Renee dropping 110 was unheard of.
Yeah.
Because he was dropping 160, 150 every fucking game.
So I knew right away off the bat. He fucked up when he started T. Higgins. He started him. I was like, there's no fucking way this dude goes off 2 games in a row.
Right.
So I was like, okay, I got a shot there. Then St. Brown was just going off for Detroit. So I was like, I have to fucking start this dude.
Yeah. You beat the fuck out of me with him, I think.
Yeah.
Or somebody with him. I was like, who the fuck is this guy?
Rashad Penny was going off at the end of the year, and they played the weak-ass Lions.
Right.
So it was either start Swift or Penny. And I was telling everybody, I was like, yo, yeah, I need advice. I fucking start Penny, and this fucker gave me 35 points. And Swift ended up getting like 5. I was like,
whoo, dodged a bullet on that one.
Out. And then, okay, so I was preaching it all week. I was like, oh yeah, that dude Barrios from the Jets, he's going to go off. I was fucking scared to start his ass, man. Yeah, I didn't even start him. He was 25 points on my fucking bench. Imagine if I would have started him.
What? You fucking muted yourself, I think, eh?
Can you?
Oh, there you go. Yeah, I can hear you. What were you saying?
Okay. Yeah, I ended up being Renee with one less receiver because I benched KJ Osborne.
That's crazy, dude. That's crazy. That's mind
Um,
blowing to me, dude. Because you were always in it, like you were fucking dominating the season with Renee. But
yeah,
I was like, yo, he's gotta get like Renee's gotta drop like 200 this week and like fucking smoke him and not give him a chance. And then you won. I
yeah,
was like, no fucking way, this dude got the three-peat.
yeah.
Every fucking year you do it, dude. You're like the postseason god.
Okay, so fantasy football, right?
Right,
You just can't be a draft guru. You have to be an all-around GM.
right,
I was making trades. I was dropping and picking up players.
right.
Renee could say all he wants that he was the best in the league and all this shit. But at the end of the day, I did my homework, homie. I did my work.
That's funny, dude.
So
That's
like,
funny.
so like with him saying, no, oh yeah, and then again, he was a little too cocky.
Oh, he was way cocky, dude. He was talking shit about me and you trading and shit. First off, if I would have traded for Godwin, I would have
Yeah.
had Hunter Renfrow and Godwin, and those would have been my two main receivers, and I probably would have won it all.
Well, I fucked up on that one too because I traded Godwin away for Herbert and Chris Carson. I was like, yeah, I got a running back. I'm good.
On paper,
Fucking,
that's good, though.
fucking Carson ended up getting hurt the next week and I never used him, dude.
That's insane.
It was
That's unlucky, though. That's a good trade.
No, the best trade. Well, not even the best trade because I think, well, yeah, the best trade because I beat you and made my way to the playoffs. Was that Zeke trade.
Ooh, yeah.
Even though Zeke shit the bed a couple of times, but
It was a little scary, yeah.
I didn't know who to start, either Williams or Clyde Edwards-Helaire.
Yeah.
So I was like, you know what? Let Guy deal with that shit. I don't want to deal with that.
You know what's funny is fucking Renee was talking shit about us trading and shit all year long.
Mm-hmm.
I'm so glad. I'm going to say it on the podcast and you guys are going to make fun of me for it. So glad nobody re-brought up me trading Debo at the beginning of the year. I traded Debo to Gabe for Miles Sanders, and I was like, "Oh, this is a good trade. This is a good, solid trade." And I was convinced that Debo wouldn't like carry on, like with the first few games he did, and then he fucking balled out all year long. So imagine I would have had Hunter Renfrow, Chris Godwin, and fucking like Justin Jefferson or Debo Samuel starting. I would have been unbeatable. I would have been unbeatable.
Hey, I'm one away from being like Booker T 5 times. 5 times. Right now, I'm just Ric Flair with the 4 horsemen.
Right. No, that's crazy, dude. I remember like my dad. My dad's gonna be like, "Why'd you say this shit, fool?" But he like was like giving you props. He's like, "You got this, fool. You got this." When he came to me, he was like, "He's gonna fucking lose, dude. He's gonna lose." I was like, "No." He's like, I don't want that either of them to win. But I want Foo to win more than fucking Renee. It's not gonna happen, dude. And then you won. And I was like, let's fucking go.
I was hyped.
Like, let's fucking go.
The funny shit is, I ended up. We're talking in the group chat. Everyone, all the fantasy people,
right?
Everyone was in there. And then once the 5 o'clock game ended, no one said shit. Everyone seen the score. Everyone knew I won. I fucking took my player out, so I didn't have no chance to lose or nothing. Right. And everyone was just quiet. Then I hit him with the fucking Randy Orton gift. I was fucking ready. I was hyped, dude.
That's funny,
I was fucking
dude.
Hyped, man.
That was lit. I was like, I don't give a fuck who wins. If it's not Renee, I'm set. I will like if Foo wins the next 3 fucking years, I'll be good. Like as long as Renee doesn't win, with how much shit that dude was talking.
Well, fuck, I won the last 4 years, man.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Okay, so talking about fantasy,
right?
My luck's gonna run out 1 year.
Yeah, it's got it. It's either this year or the year after. You're gonna gonna give up that belt.
And your dad always finds a way to make it a little harder on the champ. Like last year, this fucker was like, if you won the previous year, you picked 10. Like, fuck, man. Like, I'm never getting a good pick.
Right.
This year, I'm dropping down to 10 again. Renee's all mad. Gabe doesn't want to play unless the fucking rules stay the same. Like,
Yeah.
Man, it's fantasy football, dude. We're here to have fun. You guys are taking it too serious, man.
Yeah,
But I
for
do
real.
get mad when I lose, but
Oh
fuck,
yeah, I get
man.
mad when I lose too. I was like, if I don't make the playoffs this year, I'm fucking done. I'm not playing again. And then I went on like an 8-game win streak, and I was like, well, I'll
Dude,
take it as a sign.
dude, you went off like crazy
Dude, 8-game win
until you
streak, and I
until
was like,
you
fuck.
until you met the no soon to be champ
The
again, and then
playoff
I had to
reaper,
cut it
dude.
off. Dude,
Hey,
you called it.
the one thing that I've been saying it though, I'm still the only one to ever beat you in the playoffs. I'm gonna hold on to that. I'm gonna hold on to that title. I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna hold on to it as long as I can. The only one to ever fucking beat you in a playoff game.
Hey, I don't drink like that on Saturdays no more. I wake up early now on Sunday.
Making sure the team's good.
Yeah,
You
that'll
healthy?
never happen again. But
Hey,
you can hold it over my head. You can say that.
I want to look back though. Like I'll check later after the podcast is over, but I want to know what the fuck I did wrong to lose that game. I wonder if there was like no way I could have won. I'm pretty sure there was no way I could have won. Right? When you beat me this year, I think there was like no way I could have won. Let me check. Cuz I remember being
It
like,
could've
"Well,
been.
I fucking lost. Like that's just done."
I was just happy that Zeke went off for me. It was all up to Zeke because you were whooping my ass, and Zeke had to get like 16 points.
Oh no, I'm an idiot. I literally lost by 1 point.
Yeah, Zeke went off.
If I would have started Amari Cooper instead of Renfro, I would have won. Renfro was one catch away from winning me the game, dude.
Hey, if I would have woke up early, you would have never beat me.
That's funny, dude. But
Man. Hey, but
fantasy was fun, dude.
Yeah.
It was fun this year.
If anyone's out there that plays fantasy football with us, the league is fucking fun.
Oh yeah, it's for fun, dude.
We could shit talk all we want,
right?
And say different shit like that, but at the end of the day, it's nothing but love. It's fantasy football.
Yeah.
I enjoy my time with everybody there because it's just it makes you watch football more, man. It's fun.
Yeah, I talk shit to fucking Renee, but like it's all in good fun. Like I think there was people getting serious in the chat. They're like, "Oh, you guys are getting serious," and me and Renee had to be like, "What are you talking about, man? It's all jokes. Like we don't give a fuck.
Yeah,
it's
like
fucking football."
I think like the week coming to Thanksgiving, me and Renee were going back and forth. And it sounded like it was really like, oh, fuck, like, it's for real.
Yeah.
We ended up seeing each other Thanksgiving, like, oh, hey, what's up? Fucking hugging each other and shit, playing cards all night. Like nothing ever happened. And then we ended up talking about fantasy, like, oh, yeah, you got a good matchup today. Like, oh, yeah, we start talking like nothing.
It's all fun, dude.
We
like to fuck with each other, dude. Talk shit.
Yeah.
Talk shit.
Except your dad. Your dad doesn't want to trade fairly and shit. Yeah.
Yeah, he's funny, dude.
Fucker got Stafford from me, man. He's lucky I had Herbert.
Hey, let's go Burrow, dude. Let's go Burrow, dude. Let's go fucking Burrow.
I'm with that.
Hey, speaking of Burrow, do you see what fucking happened recently? There was a wager placed at like a bet. It was I think the most expensive or the most like cashy like bet in sports history, dude.
Was it like by that mattress dude?
Yeah.
That mattress dude always fucking loses though.
He put $4.7 million on Cincinnati Bengals winning the Super Bowl.
Yeah, but what he does is he teases it, so he'll bet money on the other team too, just to win some money back. So it's not like a win, but it's not a loss.
Right.
Yeah. Like the dude fucking bet all that money on Bama and fucking lost. Like, come on, man.
What an idiot.
What did Gabe say? He was like, well, I don't think you could take that with him, so he's going to bet all he wants.
That's funny, dude. But no, I want Burrow to win, man. I think Burrow deserves. When you think about it, though, like I'm glad this is the Super Bowl because I at the beginning I'm pretty sure I called it too because when the Raiders lost, I was like, all right, Raiders lost, Bengals, Rams, Super Bowl. That's all I want. Man. Because it was one of those things where it was like
I just didn't want to see Patrick Mahomes in there again.
Yeah, me too. So the reason why I wanted the Rams is because there's guys on the Rams that you want to see win. Stafford, Von Miller, Aaron Donald, Sean McVay.
Fuck McVay too, man. He has a fucking coach to hold his pants and fucking to pull him back. Like, what kind of shit is that, man?
Fucking weirdo.
Yeah, like, dude, you like a finger in your butt, dude? You're fucking weird.
Fucking. That's
Fucking
funny, dude.
weirdo, man.
So, what's life been like, eh? Now that the podcast is winding down 40 minutes in, what's life been like, eh?
Uh, I've been on a break
A
for
break?
since the end of November.
Mm.
So December and January, I didn't do nothing. No football. Just relaxed, laid down, slept good. But in February, I started up again.
Right.
Oh man, I'm loving it already. Like being so far gone from 2 months, and then you're like, I want football. I need
Yeah, you
football in my
getting the itch
life.
for it?
Yeah, so like now I'm doing training with West LA Tuesdays and Thursdays, and then I'm training little kids Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursdays,
Mm.
and then doing one-on-one sessions Monday, Friday, and Saturdays now. So I get my football fix now, and it's just busy.
That's sick, dude.
Yeah. Well, until you have to fucking drive everywhere and sit in traffic.
Yeah, that's true too. That's true.
Man. But yeah, it's been good, man. I mean, I like it.
Right.
It's I feel like, I've this is my calling, so I mean, I feel like I'm doing good.
Yeah, just having fun with it.
Yeah, exactly. It's just like you, dude. Like fucking, I was listening to you guys the first podcast of season 2.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Like, dude, who would have thought like you were trying to play Call of Duty professionally, and then you end up commentating games, and you're like fucking the up and comer doing the shit now. Like it's
Yeah,
crazy
dude.
shit.
Hey, I checked like my stream stats from that tournament too, because I think we recorded it before the tournament. I did that
Mm,
tournament the day of. I woke up and I was like, "Oh shit, I got COVID,"
damn.
and I was like, "Fuck, dude, I got COVID," because I woke up and it felt like a hornet had like stung my throat.
Hmm.
And I was like, oh shit, like fuck, dude. Like, so I was like, my throat was all sore and shit. No, I think we did
Yeah.
the podcast after the tournament, but whatever. I think whatever. We did it, and then I had to cast 9 hours, dude. So
That's
the
fucking
the, the guy
crazy.
the guy who hit me up, he was like, yo, you're gonna be like a co-host. He was like, you're gonna be a co-host, but like you're the host.
Oh,
Like you're gonna be running
you're gonna
shit.
be like you're Joe Rogan in the UFC when it first began. He
Yep.
was behind backstage,
Yeah. Exactly.
but then he
Exactly.
ended up taking over like he is now.
Yeah. He was like, "You're gonna be a co-host," and I was like, "All right." And he was like, "But you're gonna be the host. Like, I'm. It's just a title. Like, you're gonna be running it."
Yeah,
So I casted beginning to end, high energy for like fucking 9 straight hours,
dude, you
10
probably drank
different
like three
matches.
5-hour energies, man.
I was fucking pounding water, dude. I got like
Mom,
like
give me
three
the
Sprites.
crackers.
I need my fucking electrolytes, dude.
Yes.
So
Where's
what
my
sucks though is
hydro?
my fucking throat was hurting, and when you're casting, a lot of what makes casting so great, or like what like makes a caster great, is like when somebody makes a good play, like
You
someone goes
gotta do
off,
that.
you got to be like, oh, he's going crazy,
Hmm.
big play out of him, like you got to gas him up.
Yeah.
So I had to do that shit for 9 hours, and I'll tell you what, for all 9 hours, boys were making plays, dude. Boys were
Fuck.
making fucking plays. And then there was some drama. Like I don't want to stir some tea. I don't give a fuck, dude. It's Call of Duty. There was some
Yeah.
drama because like in between games they're like, "Hey, can you meet the stream?" They're like, "Yeah." I was like, "Yeah, go for it." And he's like, "Yo, one of the both of the teams that are gonna be in the finals have been accused of cheating, so like watch out for them." So
Oh
we don't want to
shit.
give like the winners like a fucking shit ton of cash for cheating. But
Yeah.
anyways, I did the 9 hours, dude. I looked at the stats. I peaked at like 37 viewers once, dude.
Damn.
37 people fucking watching, dude. It was nuts. But it was a
That's sick
blast,
as
dude.
fuck.
It was fun as shit. It was fun as shit. But yeah, man. I don't know. I'm a jack of all trades but a master of none, dude. You know, like I like doing
Hey.
everything, but I haven't found my calling yet, man.
Hey, but I mean, it takes time. Like, fuck, I've been through all kinds of jobs,
Right.
and just one day it fucking clicked. Like, hey, I want to coach.
Right.
So like once, literally that first year was fucking. I was nervous.
Right.
To this day, like I still get nervous for games. If I treat it like I'm playing,
Right.
but that first year of coaching is like, well, am I doing good?
Right.
Am I teaching the kids right? Like, am I doing this? Am I doing that? Am I talking too much? Like, am I laughing too? Like, you don't know what it is.
Right.
Like, even here, like my first year coaching college football ever,
Right.
And like middle of the season, I was like doubting myself. I was like, "Fuck, am I a good coach? Like, am I gonna come back?" Like, it was
Right.
just a bunch of doubt. But then, like, you get that reassurance at the end of it,
Mhm.
while the coaches sit down and we have like a one final last meeting, and they're like, "Oh yeah, you stepped up. Your offensive line was great," and it's
Mhm.
like, "Fuck,
Hell yeah.
like this is my calling." Like,
Right.
damn, like honestly, like if it wasn't for the pandemic, I wouldn't be doing the shit I'd be doing now.
Right.
I'd probably have a mediocre ass job, fucking cutting fish at fucking midnight till 6 in the morning or some shit.
Hey, that's interesting though, because I know it's like people have lost families, like and
Hmm.
whatnot, like family members to COVID, but like COVID, if I'm being honest, was a gift and a curse, dude.
Yeah,
In a lot of ways, it was a gift and a
yeah,
curse because I had a lot of like life changing moments happen during COVID too, dude. Like a lot of like,
yeah,
damn, like a lot of lessons being learned from COVID. But
yeah,
I was gonna say something because you were talking about coaching being your calling. That was
yeah.
sick that you found it so early and that you've made so much progress up until this point. Cause how old are you now?
Well, fuck. Thank you for telling my age to everybody.
Yeah, because we
Fucking,
were talking.
I'm gonna turn 28 next week.
Yeah, next week, right? So you're turning 28.
Yeah,
What's great about coaching is like all of the best coaches like fucking 50. So you could
yeah,
like make it work for a while. And like
yeah,
if you could become like one of the fucking rarities where you're like 35 and you're coaching like these fucking top teams in like college, like
yeah,
you could get places in no time, dude. And the fact that you've already gotten to like college, like you stepped into like college, like the college area and like the
yeah,
high school shit, like for like this far in is fucking dope, dude.
yeah.
That's sick. You know what
I
I'm saying?
mean, I would have never thought like I've had conversations with your dad, and I'm like, well, fuck, like I don't know, I'm nervous, like I don't know if I'm gonna be good. Like I've only did high school, like
Right.
this and that, and he was like, well, fuck, you gotta take that step forward to actually know if you're really good at it.
Right.
And I was like, well, shit, well maybe I do, and like this year I did,
Right.
and this coming year. You guys gotta go. I'll put you guys on the fucking list. You guys gotta come to a game because I'm hype about this season, man. I'm like,
That's so
I
exciting, dude.
it it like last year was like a hold on me. Like I was so nervous about shit.
Right.
This year I'm letting fucking loose, dude. I'm fucking so excited. I'm hype. I'm
Let's go,
getting
dude.
fucking. I'm getting fucking everything. I'm like recruiting like crazy. All my dudes are fucking taller than me. Like, like I'm fucking so hype about this shit, man. Like the shit that you do that excites you, like with the
Right.
streaming and like that, just going out there and meeting kids and changing lives, that shit excites me, man. Like I'm fucking excited with this
That's
shit.
awesome, dude.
I'm happy. I'm ready, man.
That's awesome because I remember you like sent us a thing. You're like, "Oh, I trained this kid," and he was like, he like
Hmm.
committed to UCLA and shit. And I remember seeing
Yeah,
that
I
and just,
coached them. I coached them at Milliken. I still
dude,
talk to them to this day. Shout out Xavier Staples, man. Big
I
things
seen
UCLA
that.
football.
I seen that and I was like, fuck yeah, dude. And the thing is, though, the reason why I bring up the age is because you must feel like at ease. Like you don't have to rush because you're like, dude, like there's people that don't really find success
Yeah,
in this business until they're 40,
yeah,
and I'm already getting this far at 28.
yeah.
So like you must be
So
at ease being like, I have so much time to like
I'm
slip up, but also like I could get it early. I could get in early.
Yeah. So listen to your podcast made me want to listen to other podcasts.
Right.
I just got into Tiger Belly, so shout
Hell
out to
yeah,
y'all that
dude.
putting me on. That
Dude.
dude's fucking hilarious.
Fuck it, Tiger
Um,
Belly's awesome.
but I ended up listening to Gary V. He does like
Mmm.
he's into the NFT shit, but all the shit he's saying, it was like, how old are you? When the people tell him like, oh, 27. He's like, okay, so why you rushing shit? Oh, but this and that. Don't rush nothing. You have time.
Right.
Motherfuckers are 28 is young. I'm
Mm.
40 and I'm still young. I'm still doing it. I was like, listening to his podcast and the shit he says, I'm like, damn, dude. So it kind of brought in a bigger perspective for me
Right.
just with that shit.
Right.
Like, podcast, like, that's why I like doing this shit with you because we shoot the shit, but it's like sometimes, like, now it's like really serious. It's like,
Right.
well, fuck. Now we get down to the business and, it's dope shit just talking life for, you, especially you, because, like, fuck, man, you're still forever going to be the little kid fucking in my
Yeah.
lap playing fucking Madden on the
Right?
fucking table of our old house, dude.
Dude, that
And
was
then now look
fucking
at
good
you. You got
times.
a fucking You got Max Crosby shouting you out on fucking your social media platforms, like
That's
fucking
sick,
dope
right?
as shit, man.
Right? And like, dude,
Fucking, I'm happy for you.
thanks, dude. I'm happy for you too because also another thing, like we talking about life lessons and shit. I've learned a lot psychologically about myself and mental health and like how to talk to people and shit.
Yeah.
But speaking of like, cause you were talking about the age thing, there was an episode in Tiger Belly with one of my favorite comedians, Anthony Jeselnik, who fucking never fails to make me laugh. I remember showing Lizzie a special of Anthony Jeselnik, and it was like one of my favorite moments ever because I was like, oh my God, I put Lizzie on to Anthony Jeselnik, and she thought he was hilarious. And like Anthony Jeselnik is not a person a lot of people find funny because his shit is dark humor. Like he can make like the most fucked up shit funny. So I got Lizzie to laugh at it. But anyways, besides the point, I was proud. But
I was proud.
yeah, I was proud. But there was like an episode. So they do like, you know how they do the unhelpful advice at the end of every episode? So the one for Anthony Jeselnik, I think they asked him something like, you know, this kid's like 18. And I was like, oh shit. So that means I could probably relate to this, right? Because it's 18, right? So he was like, I'm 18 and I don't know what to do with my life. Like I'm having a fucking existential crisis and shit. Like I don't know where to go. And then the advice that I heard, that's kind of on the lines of what you said with Gary Vee, is like Anthony Jeselnik was like, motherfucker, I didn't figure anything out until at 29, I was feeling the way that you felt. At 29 years old, I was feeling the way that you felt. And you're fucking 18. Like, you have a fucking century ahead of you. Like, I was feeling that shit at 29. Like, I figured it out at 38. And he was like, you're good. Like, just do whatever the fuck you want to do and have fun with it. And then when your life is starting to fucking dwindle down, when you start hitting the fucking 40s and 50s, then you can start having those types of fucking emotions. But you're like young
fucking,
as shit.
Like Gary Vee always says, like, you know, I could do this shit because this is my side hustle.
Right.
I wake at 6 a.m. to do my job, but I love what I do.
Right.
It's like, man, that's fucking crazy. Like, you love what you do. You don't have to work a day in your life, man.
Right. And like,
fucking sick as fuck.
Word to a top Challengers player, one of my good friends in the community. He's a top Call of Duty amateur COD player. He's on. I think he's gonna make it in like the big leagues and shit one day. But he was telling me the best advice his grandfather ever gave him is he went to, his name's Xenia. Shout out Xenia. I want to get him on the podcast one day. The dude's one of the most fucking zen guys ever. Like he's like fucking, I meditate on this shit, and I'm like, oh, okay, like he's just one of those types of guys, right?
Dude, I'm sorry to change the subject, but dude, the fucking guys who meditate, like I want one of them dudes to teach me how to meditate, man.
Right?
That's crazy shit, dude.
Yeah, I want to learn how to meditate.
This shit ain't working. All right, let's do something else.
That's me, dude. I'm too ADHD.
Exactly.
I'm like, I gotta move something. I gotta fucking move. You sat there for 5 seconds, dude. You're like, dude, it's been 5 minutes. I gotta go.
Yeah, I'm fucking done. I'm over it.
Yeah, me too, dude. But he was like, one of the best lessons that I learned was from my grandfather, and he came to me and he was like, Luke, I need you to do one thing for me. He was like, whatever you do with your life, you have fun with it. You better enjoy what the fuck you do. He was like, I don't give a fuck, like what, like your main priority should doing whatever makes you happy. Like whatever makes you happy, like go for it. Like I don't want you like doing all these fucking like farm work and shit that I used to do, like hustling, like trying your fucking hardest, like blood, sweat, and tears. Like go do something you want to do, man. Like go have fun. And I was like, I heard that and I was like, damn, like that's why I'm blessed that my dad worked so hard and got out of the fucking ghetto, because it's funny because me and Lizzie were talking about this because me and Lizzie like have different mindsets and grew up like in the ghetto, like with our dad, because like I was the firstborn. My dad was like fucking 17 when he had me. So like I was with them when they had nothing. Right. And I was like, and my sister came a year after. So like me and my sister grew up in the ghetto when we were fucking like the smell of weed on the way back to the apartment. Fucking oh, what happened to our fucking car? Oh, it got stolen and they used it to rob a fucking gas station. Like shit like that. Hearing gunshots,
I remember that.
People drag racing in the street.
That fucking time, man.
Yeah, right. So that's the shit I grew up on. And I was telling Lizzie, I was like, my younger brothers, they came in when we were starting, like we got our first house, we were in some nice apartments, and so they don't know that shit. Yeah, they didn't have to smell that weed, right? And so I was like, it was just the parallels of like the differences in the way that we were raised is just fucking hilarious.
Yeah. But I do want to shout your dad out because he taught me to work. Like, your dad's always been a hard worker. Yeah. And you know, we've always talked about it, you know, me and him are 10 years apart. So when I was a kid, he was a teen. When I was a teen, he was an adult.
Right.
So now that I'm older, and I'm not saying he's older, but
Yeah.
now we're around the same adulthood. We get to talk about life and shit like that,
Right.
and it's crazy because your dad could say fucking he's not satisfied, but that motherfucker's the best at what he does at his
Oh,
job.
yeah. Yep.
And if I could take that and put it to football and be the best fucking coach I could be or fucking I need to be,
Right.
it'd be because of your dad.
Yeah.
Your dad's a fucking man.
Second to none in work ethic, dude.
Yeah.
I've never met anybody with a harder work ethic.
Yeah.
That dude doesn't give a fuck, dude. He'll complain about it, like, just for shits and gigs
Yeah,
to
he
make us
doesn't give a
laugh, but
fuck.
he doesn't give a fuck. Like, he doesn't really give a fuck. Like, he doesn't.
Yeah, he doesn't. Yeah.
And it's crazy, dude. So, like, to be able to, like, because what I was getting at was, like, I grew up when we had nothing. And so now to get to the point where my dad's making, like, I'm not going to lie, like, making all this fucking monies, like, we got some fucking cash, right? And to be able to, for him and my mom to be like, you could do whatever the fuck you want to do. Like,
Yeah.
just do your schoolwork and make sure your grades are good, so just in case you have like a backup plan. But other than that, like,
Yeah.
do whatever the fuck you want. Like, whatever
Yeah.
makes you happy, you could go do it. You have the time to do it. You have the resources to do it. Like, we're not gonna make you work. My mom is like super like, I don't want you to ever leave. So like, you always have a bed no matter fucking what. Like, go do
Yeah.
whatever the fuck you want to do.
Yeah.
And that's the
But do
sickest
something
shit.
do something that you
That makes me
wanna
happy.
do.
Yep.
Yeah.
And they give me like I had a spurt with music. They got me fucking keyboards. I wanted to compete in Call of Duty. I got this fucking Scuff controller.
Start bringing out
yeah.
the presents.
Yeah, I wanted to get crazy with the fucking streaming. They got me this fucking $1,600 fucking 1,600 fucking camera.
Oh yeah, where's that at?
This one right here, dude. The one that's gonna be on this podcast.
Okay, I remember to put that in my bag when I leave.
Yep. Yeah, that'll be for your fucking documents for the fucking big
fucking pawn that shit, man, and then give you a GoPro. start fucking vlogging.
Hey, that's fucking. Hey, oh yeah, you said you wanted to do that shit too. Do you have any plans when you want to start doing that?
Well, so what time do we have on the podcast? What's the time right now?
We're an hour in.
We're an hour in?
Right.
All right, so we're going to probably wind down in a few, right?
Right.
Okay, so look.
We could spend probably 30 minutes.
Yeah, but since it's going to be closer to the end of the podcast, I do want to say there's big things coming. I do want to say, and I want to say it live on the podcast, that I will be at your house in 2 weeks.
Let's fucking go, dude.
So we'll be able to do a podcast live with each other.
Live with fucking Big Nasty, Big Hog Performance, fucking The Crusher, Foo, Worm, Anthony Vasquez, dude. That'll be sick.
So I'll be at your house in 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
I do have gifts for you and your dad. I do have stuff for the podcast since I'm sponsoring the podcast. So I do have stuff for the podcast. I'll be dropping different things on your podcast. So be on the lookout for that. But your question, when am I going to start blogging? Soon. I think I'm going to do it at the start of the season, and I'm going to do it for the season. It's kind of like a day in the life.
Right.
For the whole season. So I'll do videos during the week. I'll probably send them to you because you do that shit better than me.
Yeah.
And then we'll upload it on YouTube. So there's a lot of big things coming for this football season. So to answer your question, football season it is. I'm going to start doing it.
Hell yeah, dude. That's sick. That's so badass.
Yeah.
Dude.
And then in 2 weeks, you could fucking help me out of talking on fucking in front of a camera or some shit for the audience.
Yeah. No, you get used to it, man. You get used to it. You kind of forget the camera's there sometimes.
I know. I keep looking to your right, my left, because you always look at the fucking camera for the podcast. So I keep looking right there too.
What's he looking at?
Yeah. So every now and then, like if you see the fucking podcast, I'll go like this. I'll fucking turn my head that way. I'm looking at you doing the same shit.
Hey, but it's gonna be fun, dude. I want to do a comedy video for Stuck in an Elevator. It won't be a comedy video, like it'll be like an entertainment video of me, you, and my dad playing Madden. the new Madden.
Oh shit!
That
I
would
haven't
be
played
fun.
Madden in like fucking 6 years. You're probably gonna whoop my ass. Man.
Madden, we could do some like fucking horror games. We could do a lot of shit, dude.
No, I
Hey.
don't want to do no horror games because I know you guys did your mom dirty on that last VR one. I said, fuck that, man. I'm not doing nothing like that no more with you guys.
Hey, but in 2 weeks, we'll get you live in person.
Yep.
This fool and our family, like with me, you, and my dad, some of the funniest stories that you'll ever hear.
Yeah.
Dude. Some of the funniest fucking stories.
I don't want to give it away, but the podcast I did with your dad was, talking adultish, fucking not that funny.
Right.
It was more like real life shit.
Right.
And then this one, it was kind of funny.
Right.
But we talked about different shit.
Right.
But I am no holding back. In 2 weeks, we're gonna fucking laugh our asses off on that couch of yours.
Hey.
And then the only thing I do request is I need to be on like the edge because my big ass ain't gonna be in the middle.
Yeah, I got the middle. I'm not
sitting cherry dog.
Hey, I might just even be at my setup while you guys are on the couch.
Okay,
to be honest, that'll probably be the setup. Hey, but that'll be fun. But we could get philosophical. Like we could do what we did with my fucking Nino, where we went like talking about the weenie clap story, his fucking grandma throwing a fucking gun inside the room and shit, like shit like that, and then jumping right into like philosophical, like what happens after death type
fucking
shit.
Life questions.
yeah. So it'll be fun, dude.
It's gonna be fun. But yeah, I wanted to drop that bombshell on you for right now. 2 weeks. I'll be
2 weeks.
There.
That'll be sick, dude. So 2 weeks from now, it's the 4th now. So
not Super Bowl weekend, the next weekend.
So the 18th.
Yeah.
The 18th. Okay.
We're on there.
Like the next Friday. How long are you gonna stay for the weekend or what?
You gotta find out. I can't say everything on the podcast.
I'm just gonna fucking find out every day. Just one day you're just not gonna be there.
One day at a time. One day at a time.
One day at a time.
And then one day all my shit's gonna be gone. It's like, damn, he left.
Fucker.
Damn, he didn't even say bye.
Yeah, that's funny though. But any closing statements? Anything else you wanted to talk about?
Yeah, I do.
I bet.
I'm proud of you. All the shit that you're doing.
Thanks, eh?
It's actually truly a blessing to watch your ass grow up and be the man that you are. Like I said, I'm proud. Everything you do is fucking shocking to me because it's fucking. You're still a little kid, but yeah, I'm just happy for you, man.
Thanks, dude.
Everything that you're doing with the podcast and even your online shit is just fucking. It's dope to see that you finally doing what you love.
Yeah, having fun, dude.
And in 2 weeks I'm gonna get to hug your ass. So I haven't seen you in like 2 years.
Right, dude. It's been fucking crazy, dude.
Yeah, I'm actually excited to kick it with you guys.
Yeah,
again.
me too. It'll be fun.
It's been too long.
Too long.
And, yeah. So real quick, there's not gonna be a Foo Mania because I'll fucking probably last 20 minutes and then pass the fuck out. You guys need to fucking,
don't expect a fucking Foo Mania.
Yeah, don't expect it.
Hey.
You guys need to fucking get oxygen there because I'll be fucking gassed out.
It'll be funner this time around because one, I'm a grown ass adult now, so I'm actually funny. I'm actually funny now. I'm a grown ass adult, so I'm actually funny now and actually chill to hang out with.
Back in the day, what were you?
A fucking child. That's what I was. We were always getting on each other's shit. Hey, but hey, so we got a Valentine's episode next week for anybody who's gonna watch. Thanks for saying that, Foo. I'm actually fucking proud of you, too. It's always fun to watching me and my dad talk about how crazy it is that you're a coach and watching you do all this shit with the fucking Big Hawk performance and whatnot. Yeah. You are one of the funniest, top 5, top 3 out of anybody that I've ever met in my life, the funniest people that I know. So it's always fun to talk to you.
Fuck, I thought I was like a boo, man. Thank you. I'm funny, man.
Well, it was funny. It was funny because I asked I asked you how old you were because the other day I went to my mom and was like, Foo's like 23, right? And she was like,
fuck yeah, hell yeah.
I was like, so Foo's like 23, right? Because he's only like a few years older than me. And she was like, yeah. Wait, no. How old is this fool? And then we spent like 30 minutes trying to figure out how old you were. And my dad came into the room. He was like, oh no, he's 28. And I was like, oh shit, that's crazy.
Oh shit, he's old.
Oh shit, he's old, eh? He's on the verge of fucking 30. That's crazy.
Damn, he's old again.
Hey, that's funny though. But it was a fun one, man. We talked about wrestling. We talked about making the belts, the Foo Manias, the fucking life.
So, real quick. So, people were watching. If you don't like wrestling, fuck it. You heard it for about 45 minutes anyway.
Yeah.
We like wrestling. We love it. I got Peacock just for that.
Oh yeah.
So if you don't like it, fuck you.
Yeah, fuck you. Revert to the first image that pops up when you put Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Yeah, fucking.
Hey, but
your dad's gonna hate this episode because of that fucking that little story.
Hey, that's funny though, dude. There's some funny stories. It's gonna be fucking hell's fucking broke loose in 2 weeks, dude, because we're gonna be talking about some crazy shit. It'll be like 3 weeks, 4 weeks for you guys, but in 2 weeks that's when we'll film it, because we planned on like filming ahead to stay up to date and shit. So it'll be like 3-4 weeks for you guys, something like that. We'll try not to make it so far ahead, but
the most anticipated episode.
shit. We're gonna be fucking throwing promos, be fucking throwing $1,000 on billboards and shit.
Fucking 30-second fucking clips on YouTube for it.
Cinematic fucking trailers.
Fucking trailers, yeah.
But it'll be fun. It's always fun talking to you. Do you have the floor to promote anything that you want to promote on the podcast?
Oh, well, you come on now. Big Hog Performance.
Big Hog Performance.
You know, that's my thing. Shout out my college, West LA. Fucking shout out my nephew Xander for doing this shit over here. Shout out my big brother. I mean, fuck. Shout out the whole family. Fuck it, man. I'll see you guys in 2 weeks. It's gonna be fucking sick, man.
Yeah, it'll be a blast. You can find me at Xander on Twitter, on YouTube, and on Twitch. You can find me at XanderMV3 on Instagram as well. You can find the podcast, Stuck in Elevator Podcast, on Instagram. My co-host that's usually here with me, my dad, Eric Vasquez. Eric Vasquez OP7 on Twitter. He bullshits on there. He loves roasting Jackson Mahomes on that fucking platform.
Hey, funny thing that you're shouting out on your Instagrams and shit, and your Twitters. That shit had me rolling when you told your dad that he had no internet presence.
That fool was like
that shit was fucking hilarious.
Yo, he's gonna be pissed at me because I don't know if he's sitting outside of my room listening or something, but he's gonna hear this in the podcast. Hey, I fucking was roasting my dad the other day because he was doing like an Instagram live on the Raiders thing, and I was like, my dad is like the oldest fool when he does live streams, because he's like on the fucking phone like this trying to figure out how to.
All like this on him.
All close up, trying to figure out.
Is it working? Can you see me?
Yeah, trying to figure out what button it is to flip the camera and shit. Wait, is it this button? He's the most hip guy until he has to figure out how to use his fucking phone.
Technology.
Yeah. So that's why, and then he's fucking just as old, because before he was like private Instagram, private Twitter, like didn't want to do anything. And then he finally unprivated it all, and he's fucking hilarious, getting like 300 likes and shit.
For the longest time, my shit was private, and I was like, man, fuck this.
Yeah, fuck this. I want people to hear me roast this shit.
I don't need to hide anything.
Yeah. Hey, but it's been a blast. We got the Valentine's episode next week. But yeah, in the words of somebody who's never felt the warmth of a woman's vagina, that's that.
There it is.
Deuces.